This is Amar Barhati. Since 1973, he raised his hand up and he didn't bring it down. And this is 50 years later, his hand is still raised up to the sky and it's not going down anytime soon. Today, we are looking at a very interesting story of Amar Barhati, who raised his hand up to the sky since 1973, and this is 50 years later. This hand is still raised up to the sky. Nobody is sure if it's ever going to come down. This hand is going to go down only if it is forced, and nobody is sure if that is ever going to happen. Just before 1973, Amar Barhati was like every other normal person living in the world. He was working in the bank, he had a wife and he had 3 children. Until 1973, he decided to ditch his modest lifestyle and advocate for world peace. Recently, I've come across some interesting stories of people who devoted all their life doing something different, something people would consider abnormal, just to advocate for world peace. 1 month ago, I made a video about this man called Mani Manhattan, who is advocating for world peace by walking backward, and he has been doing this since 1989 until today, and he's not planning to stop anytime soon until he achieves the world peace that he is advocating for. Walking backward is very stressful, but it is less painful than raising your hand up since 1973. But what led Amar Barhati to raise his hand up since 1973? In the year 1970, Amar Barhati abandoned his wife and 3 children and he quit his banking job. The goal was to dedicate all his life to Shiva, which is a Hindu deity. Even though he's been serving Shiva since the year 1970, in 1973, Amar felt he is too connected into the material world. He wanted to go deeper in serving Shiva. One day, he raised his arm up and he didn't bring it down. That right there, we'll call it dedication. He is very dedicated in what he believes. But one thing I still ask is, how is he able to do it? Trust me, if I raise my hand up for 5 minutes now, I'm already feeling much pain all over my arm. But how is Amar Barhati able to do this for half a century? For the first 2 years, Amar Barhati was living in severe pain, but after that, he started losing all sense of feeling in his arm and all the pain went away. After several decades of holding his arm in the same position, it is almost impossible for Amar to bring his arm down to his waist level, and this is due to loss of circulation. According to some experts who commented about his arm, they believe that he might not be able to use his arm again, and that is because there is little to no blood circulation in his arm. Some even believe that to bring his arm down to his waist level, you might need to break his bone. I know it is great to be dedicated and consistent to what we believe, but I still ask this question: why? Why would anybody want to lose one of their arm just to advocate for world peace? Why? When Amar Barhati was asked, this is what he said: "I don't ask for much. Why do we fight between us? Why is there so much hate and enmity between us? I want all Indians to live in peace. I want the whole world to live in peace." But how have these been able to impact the society? What is the peace plan? If you look at the world today, peace is nowhere near. What has he been able to achieve for the past 50 years that he dedicated his arm to advocate for world peace? Most of his followers picked inspiration from him. They call his actions beacon of hope. Most of them have even raised their arms, and most of them has been raising their arms now for more than a decade. All that is good. I am happy to know that some people agree with him, and right now I want to know what you that is watching this video right now, what do you think? Is this a right way to advocate for world peace? And if you are in his position, would you do something similar? Would you like to raise your arms for more than a decade just to advocate for world peace? What do you think about this video? Let me know right now in the comment section. And if you enjoyed this story, I'm sure you're going to enjoy the story of Mani, the man who has been working backwards since 1989 to advocate for world peace. What you're going to do is check down my page and you're going to see the video, the man who has been working backwards since 1989. You're surely going to enjoy it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Tell me in the comment section if you did enjoy the video. If you did, please give the video a like, and if you want to watch more videos like this, click the red subscribe button located around here in your screen and turn on the bell notification that comes up next so that you'll be the first person to know when I post my next story. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.